I am Maria Garcia de Florin. Wherever Jesus passed, people came to see him, some because they knew that he had healing powers and they wanted to be healed. Others gathered just to listen to him speak, to see what he would say and what would happen. Some came just for entertainment, out of curiosity, others skeptics, others cynics. There were some who were truly hungry for the truth that Jesus spoke. They wanted to know who this man was. Is he the Messiah? What does that mean to me? What does that mean for humanity? And also, friends, the gospel says, and all the crowd sought to touch him because power came out of him, great power. It's interesting that they knew it. Without knowing who he was, they knew it simply by touching him. Elsewhere, it is said that there was a woman who believed that just by touching his clothes, she would be healed. I wonder, you and me, that we have the opportunity to receive Jesus in the Eucharist, body, blood, soul, divinity. What is that compared to touching his clothes? Do we take it as seriously as these people did? And all the crowd sought to touch him because great power came out of him. When we receive the Eucharist, are we aware of that privilege? Are we aware of that power? Or do we receive the Eucharist out of custom? After this, the Gospel says that Jesus took pity on the crowd that followed them and began to teach them. He spoke to them about the Beatitudes. To everyone's surprise, he taught and praised the opposite of what we seek in life. Blessed are the poor, for there is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are the hungry, for they will be satisfied. Blessed are those who cry, for they will laugh. Blessed are those who suffer. Blessed are those who will made when men hate you, when they exclude you, insult you, reject you in my name. Jesus praises all these things that are just the opposite of what the world presents as trophies of life, as things worth dedicating our lives to. Without a doubt, it is a gospel that turns our lives upside down. This gospel from Luke makes everyone nervous. The kingdom of God is for the poor, the marginalized, the persecuted, the peacemakers, the sinners, the unwanted. And as long as they exist, we have no right as Christians to feel comfortable. Do not make excuses, warns St. Luke. Do not blame others. Do not rationalize situations. Do not feel that there is nothing you can do or that you have already done enough. As long as there are poverty, persecution, discrimination, injustices, prejudice, as long as they exist in our world, if we are Christians, we cannot become comfortable or complacent. Our response to the challenges of the gospel will always be very little because we are weak and vulnerable sinners. What God asks of each of us is that be the best human version of ourselves, even in the midst of our weakness and personal poverty. Always rejecting everything that goes against the gospel, getting closer to Him every day through the Eucharist, through prayer, acting to the best of our ability to alleviate everything that goes against the gospel. In the eyes of God, that makes us blessed. The kingdom of God is for all people equally. We are all called to enter the kingdom of God because with God, we always win.